Wisdom code number 1. Find the truth and take your place. Many men and women in life find that if they take a stand on something that they might end up losing some friends or even family members, possibly even looking weird or, mean. The truth is, you probably will. To stand for something that may cause you to lose friends, family members, or will definitely cause you to stand out. But that's the price you pay. The current pluralistic spirit of the age says you can believe in many things and still fit in. Who cares if you're holding a contradictory view of life? No one has to know. But God knows, and that's what matters. If you believe in all things, you truly believe in nothing, for truth by nature is exclusive, but standing is just half the battle. You might have to stand for the right thing. The greater the truth you possess, the greater damage, and the more you'll simultaneously upset and upend the status quo in your own life and in the lives around you. So make sure you possess the real thing. The image that came to my mind just before this stream of wisdom came to me was of a massive field with people crammed into it, from one end to the other. The field was gray and desolate. Each person was nestled down, waiting for the arrival of the end of their lives with various types of baggage. Each of them were believing this was all that was necessary for the end of their journey. In order to find your place in this large field, you needed to start from one end and travel a great distance to the other end. Many people, when they started, were diligent in their traveling and which type of baggage they were taking with them. But along the way, the many people they came across gave them all sorts of different advice, and some even complained about what kind of baggage they were carrying and how they needed to get rid of it. So by the time they arrived to their destination, they had either ended up with hardly anything or a different type of baggage, one they never intended. Although they started out with good intentions, the long journey and many suggestions caused them to grow weary and forget about their end, and they made the journey their end. The young travelers would say to themselves, "Let's make the journey as simple and as pain-free as possible, and we'll worry about the rest later." But here's the twist. When they finally arrived to their destination, where many were finally nestled down, there were some who had circles of green gardens growing around them, filled with trees and vegetables and fruits and all kinds of food. And although they were in this dead and dreary field, they had what they needed. These individuals didn't make the journey their end, and although many people complained to them about their baggage and had suggested all different types of other things, they continued steadfast with their end in mind. Not only did they learn to remain steadfast, but they had learned to listen to those around them, but not believing everything they were told, but thinking and praying along the way for divine guidance. These types of people, who made it to the end and had nestled down, had learned to use their journey as a sort of refining process to lay down what baggage they didn't need and to pick up what was necessary, not worrying about what others thought, but instead focusing upon choosing that which was necessary and therefore right. Wisdom code number 1 consists of men and women who make the end their goal and do so with great care, attention, and fortitude. The end of all things will consist of facing the One who created you. This One is a moral creator, so he cares about your conduct. He is also a rational creator, so he cares about your thinking. He is also a loving creator, so he cares about how you treat others. He has sent truth out into all the world and looks for those who love truth and not unnecessarily themselves or others' opinions. He has sent many guides throughout history to call back the living to the right living, but none like the one he has sent to us in these latter times. The one he sent in latter times was himself wrapped in human flesh, to not only guide us, but to be the pathway upon which we would tread. He has been called the door, the way, the life, the truth. If we choose him and go through him and abide in him, we will find our spot flourishing with healing, greenery, and life, enough for ourselves and those around us. This is wisdom.